programming to bring you this special bulletin from RBS News.
Good morning. This is Susan Miles in New York. There's a rapidly unfolding situation in Charleston, South Carolina this morning, where an unidentified group is holding 4 hostages on board a ship. Apparently, they are demanding to make a statement live over the RBS network. Megan Barclay is in Charleston and has more on that story.
Susan, the situation began approximately 1 hour ago when the Coast Guard attempted to board a vessel that had berthed at the wrong dock. The footage we're about to see was taken by a crew from the RBS affiliate in Charleston, WPIB. This is unedited material. As you'll see, events were happening very rapidly.
Charleston docks were quiet today as talks broke down again between longshoremen and the Port Authority.
There's the Coast Guard right there in Jeeps.
All right. Dock strike, take 4. Charleston docks were quiet today. What's going on here? What's happening here? Everybody get closer to that doorway? Come on, let's get closer.
What the hell's going on here?
You think I up there? You think I up there? Look on the boat. You got it? Bring it up closer. You okay? Come on.
You guys are stupids.
He's got a newsie, man. I think he's got a newsie. Look.
Reporter Stephen Levitt and cameraman George Takashima were covering a dock worker strike. Instead, they found themselves in the midst of a gunfight.
Get your damn news van, move.
What's going on here?
Oh my.
That was the last image from Stephen Levitt's camera an hour ago. However, in a bizarre turn to an already bizarre situation, Stephen Levitt was not the only person recording that gunfight. Tourist Leonard Mattleman of Wheeling, West Virginia, was on a sightseeing boat taking pictures of the aircraft carrier Yorktown across the harbor. He heard the shots behind him and focused his Super 8 on what was happening. Mr. Mattleman caught on film what Stephen Levitt couldn't: the appearance of 2 more gunmen on the dock who took Levitt, his cameraman, and the 2 remaining Coast Guardsmen hostage. Mr. Mattleman was flabbergasted at what he saw.
When I first saw what looked like a kidnapping, I took the pictures with my camera. And then I realized that there was all this shooting going on, so I just dumped down. Yes.
Within minutes, police had closed off the area, and the 3 wounded Coast Guard personnel were taken to area hospitals. The ship, a tugboat named Liberty May, was found to have been leased out of Norfolk, Virginia, 3 days ago by someone named James Long. For 30 tense minutes, that's all that was known. Then WPIB, the RBS affiliate in Charleston, received a radio telephone call from Stephen Levitt.
I'm allowed to say that I'm being held on the ship. I am on berth. George is here along with the two Coast Guard personnel. They have a demand. What they want is live feed over OBS. All right, I'm being told that if they don't, that they will begin to kill the hostages in 1 hour if they do not receive a live network feed. Okay.
Susan, that's where the situation stands right now. As I said, the call took place 30 minutes ago. Since then, there's been no further contact. I understand there have been discussions with RBS in New York. You'd know more about that than I.
Thank you, Meg. We do know more about that now. As you can see, I've been joined by the Dean of RBS News, John Woodley. John, I understand you were a participant in those discussions.
Yes, thank you, Susan. I've just come from 25 minutes of meetings between the FBI and representatives of RBS News. Just moments ago, an agent from the FBI's New York Bureau had this to say. Do we have that yet? And this is right after the meeting.
No, the Bureau can't take a position on what they broadcast. We're not censors.
Our policy is to save lives wherever possible.
This is not the time to go into the ethical questions, and many are raised here involved in giving unrestricted access to the airwaves. The point right now is that lives are being threatened. Now, this group, whoever they are, has proved its seriousness by wounding 3 Coast Guard personnel. The FBI and RBS management feel that literally, when someone is holding a gun to your head, you do as you're told.
And with that disclaimer, we're going back to Meg Barkley with the understanding that the preparations for that live feed are underway. Meg.
Really? How do you do that?
Susan, the WPIV crew began stringing cable in the direction of the ship a few moments ago, but they seem to have been stopped by several of the police ringing the dock.
Meg, it's our understanding that the FBI has spoken
There
with
they
the
go,
local
John. They're
police.
stringing the cable toward the ship.
Meg, do you have any information on Steve Levitt?
I've met Steve Levitt on several occasions, actually. He's very well thought of. I understand he's 31, he's single, he's a graduate of the University of North Carolina, and he's been a reporter at WPIV for 3 years. I don't know if you can see it, but there's somebody there. He's coming.
Ooh!
I believe this is one of the terrorists. He's still holding an automatic weapon. He's taking the cable. He's taking it onto the ship. He has the cable. I think it'll be a few moments now before the connection is made. John, I have some information about the cameraman George Takashima. He's 39 years old, is married with 4 children,
Ooh.
has won several awards for outstanding camera work, and was a combat photographer during the Vietnam War. Susan, we have some information about one of the Coast Guardsmen. He is at an area hospital. He is in critical condition. So far, he's been undergoing...
Meg, we seem to be making contact with the ship.
On the dock.
I believe that was Stephen Levitt, the reporter being held hostage on board a ship in Charleston, South Carolina.
Dock. Harbor.
Sometimes these connections are very difficult to make. Mr. Levitt, this is John Woodley in New York. Can you hear me?
John Woodley. John? Yes, I can. Yes, this is Stephen Levitt in Charleston. Let me start over, if you may. This morning, while covering the dock strike, my cameraman, George Takashima, and myself witnessed an extraordinary firefight that broke out.
Yes, we were able to see that amazing footage.
During the course of that firefight, we were taken hostage and are now being held along with 2 Coast Guardsmen who I believe you can see them behind you.
Susan Miles here.
Yes.
Are there any injuries aboard?
No. There are no injuries aboard the ship. Everybody here is fine.
Can you tell us who this group is and what their demands are?
I can tell you that the leader of the group is Dr. Bruce Lyman. With him are Dr. David
I'm not watching.
Mr. Woodley, if you don't mind, I'm Bruce Lyman. This is Dr. Dave.
There's lost the feed. What the hell was I watch? I'm gonna delete this.